Quack, quack.
Hello everyone, it's Eric from the Mental Ward, and it's Friday, so it's Friday Furlough. And I have a couple rumors that I've been hearing around, especially when I'm at work. I hear it from the guy that I work with. So let's hop into it. So last year, or it might have been the year before, because I can't exactly remember, Square Enix released an HD remaster for Final Fantasy X and X-2. 10 was very much regarded by the fans. The voice acting was terrible. We all agree with that. The endgame was awesome. I loved the combat. I think it was probably the best one out of the whole series, turn-based wise. And then afterwards, they released X-2, which was not well received by some of the fans. I played a little bit when it first came out at first. It was fun, but the only thing is it was kind of a dress-up simulator, which we've kind of had a couple times recently anyway, so we're kind of stuck with it. But so anyway, the rumor that's been going around kind of came up because of the little added audio bonus at the end of the credits for the HD remaster. Now, it wasn't only in Japan, they just put it on the HD remaster. Pretty much what happens in that is you hear a lot of people talking. Normal. I know. And one of the other things that springs up is they actually start talking about another female character who turns out to be Arn's daughter, which is awesome. Arn's probably my favorite character out of that whole game. Other thing was a rumor about how Titus came back. Or Titus, excuse me. I call him Titus. I think that's a little bit better. It sounds less girly. Or weird. The guy that I work with, he's actually very in tune with all the Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts lore, and just very in tune with all that stuff that comes out from Square Enix and stuff like that. And he was talking about how in the audio file they were talking about how Titus might have come back for the events of X-2, and how some other mysterious things might be going along with that same way that he came back. I'm trying not to give too much away, but some of the things that were in that audio thing also gave way to a possible old thing coming back for that game. And of course, if you played Final Fantasy X, you know what the big bad was in 10, which was Sin. And the other thing was in 10, Sin turned out to be Titus's father. And the way that went about, they explained it in the game a little bit better than I can right off the top of my head, because you know these videos are off the top of my head. Possible rumor is that they could actually be working on 10-3. Personally, Square Enix isn't really known for doing the direct sequels extremely well. 13-2 is actually a step up from 13, which was great, and I was perfectly fine with. 13-3 was a dress-up simulator with his waifu. But the one thing I heard is that guy actually is not with Square Enix anymore, so that could lead to the discussion of, since Final Fantasy 15 is done, we know it's done, but it's not coming out in America or Japan until Japan sells a certain amount of PlayStation 4s. That's what I've heard. And the only thing that they can be working on, there's something they're working on, because obviously Type O is done. Type 0, Type O, that's done. What's their next project? They could be working on something, and the other reason that it could be leading to a 10-3 is since they're redoing, again, not redoing, but they're re-releasing the Final Fantasy X/X-2 remaster for PS4. Now, E3 is right around the corner, and since they're redoing that and put it on PS4, this could lead to maybe an announcement at E3 about 10-3, and I'd be perfectly fine with this. But if it was only on PlayStation 4, that means I'd have to buy a PlayStation 4 to get it. I'm a huge Final Fantasy X fan. That was probably one of my favorite ones next to 7. And I do hope that these rumors are true, because I would love to have a 10-3 and see how it goes. I have the HD remaster. I'm playing 10 right now. I'll probably have to force my way through 10-2. I'll be fine. I'll live. The good thing about 10-2 is the combat was great. The whole way that it worked out with the whole everything changing once you change your outfits, but the only thing is it's a dress-up simulator. Come on! But yeah, stay tuned to the Mental Ward. Monday we're gonna have our Monday medication as usual. We have a lot more stuff that's coming out. I'm going to be filming a little bit of Dying Light with a special friend that you guys might remember. I hope you would remember, because he's not that hard to forget. Evolve is coming out next Tuesday, so I'll try and get a lot of footage of that, and we're going to try and get more full prescriptions going. I finished up the Left 4 Dead one, so that one's finished, just for the parish, of course. But yeah, we have a lot more people that want to do some videos, so it's going to go well, and we're going to stick to our guns, man. We're coming on hot. So I will see you guys on Monday. Have a nice weekend, and if you're in an area where there's possible snow coming, have a nice snow day. I don't know what the hell to say. It's the end of the video. Just have a nice weekend. Bye.